All right. So this is the final day of week 7 of working out in the gym. I did a run today, 35, 39 on the 5K. Didn't do the 40 minutes today. Thankfully, I had a friend run with me yesterday. That was cool. They haven't ran in 4 months, so I'm telling you, and when you lose that progress, you definitely feel it. But I definitely had a good run yesterday and today. So that's a lot of running, and it was a good run. I don't know why I feel so down sometimes going to the gym, but I started to remember that I typically feel better, and I do. It does help me kind of shake off the negativity or the negative feelings when I go work out, and I'm glad that it did that. And I was just thinking about this week about things I don't have. And the thing that triggers that is seeing other people have the things that you wish you had for yourself. The thing you see other people have it as far as cars, driving through these nice neighborhoods in this exclusive neighborhood that I'm apparently living in now. You think about the lives these people live and what they have, and the default thinking pattern is to compare yourself to it, or to take inventory on what you have and what you don't have and what you're able to get and what you're not able to get. Or when you learn about other people and what they have, and then it turns into this thing. But I think the bright side is that I'm able to notice this as a pattern, and I want to correct the pattern. I want to correct the pattern. Why do I feel down? Why do I feel negative? And oftentimes, I think for me, a lot of it stems from financial situations. I think that's probably the only thing that really stresses me outside of like not achieving certain life goals I want to have. And I do have a certain life goal for this year that goes beyond the weight loss. But I think that oftentimes for me, it stems from financial woes and things of that nature. But then on the other hand of that, as much as I can look at people and wish I had the things that they had, like you see people on YouTube with the cars, or you see Facebook family photos and things of that nature, or the boyfriend girlfriend photos, and then I get disappointed because when I share the thing I'm passionate about and what I'm good at and what I have, people don't get it, and it gets ignored by normal people, and it just goes to show that I'm not a normal person. And I think that when you're on a weight loss journey like this after being big, you're not normal. You are above the norm, because I think it's normal for a larger person who does not know that they can do better to accept life the way it is, even if it's not convenient for them, or even if there are things they don't like. The flip side of that is that I bet there are those people out there who see me and wish they had what I had. Maybe they wish they had a YouTube channel that I had, or maybe they wish they had the discipline to run for a year. Maybe they wish they could lose 60 pounds. But they're not going to tell you that. They're not going to tell me, well, I wish y'all was doing, and so there's a whole other side of the coin that I don't know about, that other people are feeling about what I'm doing, or what they see me doing as I do it, as I stick with it. There are people out there that wish they could start a YouTube channel, or want to start podcasts, or want to start this, and they talk to me about it. I say, do it right now. Here are the tools, they're free. And they still don't do it. And there may be some people who may have wished they had never quit making videos on YouTube because of it being an unfair environment and other people getting more views and zooming past them. And I felt all those emotions. But the thing that kept me going was seeing that incrementally the channel could grow, like by increments. Just like with this weight loss journey, I'm losing 2 pounds a week. And I'm also mentally prepared to not lose any pound per week, because I have an understanding of how of the process of losing weight. So just as much as I look at other people having all the things I want, like a house or a newer car, or a more lucrative music career as a music producer, as an artist, there are people looking at me that wish that they could make beats or could make music or be creative or repeatedly put their mind to something, actually pull it off, or do something that's inconvenient at first, or be willing to look crazy in the beginning of a process in order to go through the process to get the reward from going through the process. I assure you that when I first started running, and I have to remember this every time I go in, I have to remember this, that I was out here in this neighborhood in warm weather, and I can remember running through by this building. I'm looking at it now and seeing myself in the reflection of the mirror. I'm like, man, that doesn't look like somebody should be running right there. But as I thought those things, guess what? I did the actions. I kept running. And even though I had to stop and walk a lot of times, which I did, I had to stop and walk a lot of times, but I kept going. And I may have not have felt a certain achievement or accomplishment at the time, but I did it. And I was like, all right. And I was afraid. I was afraid of the next work. I was dreading, like, man, I'm about to do this 2 times again this week. I'm really going to do that? Dang, to the point to where I wouldn't do it, which I didn't. I didn't stick with it. I had to start over. Just like one of my friends, they had to start it's like they started from scratch. But I say that to say that I'm watching my patterns and thinking, and because I don't want to be a downer to nobody. I don't want to be a downer. And I want to learn better ways to be positive, and I want to develop the tools to deal with the mental things, to identify what my patterns are, because I think that we are a result of the patterns that we have. Like, as far as becoming obese and morbidly obese, that is the result of a certain mental pattern in our mind that triggers us to hit that McDonald's up and down that burger or down that 20 piece. And I still wrestle with those patterns. A pattern of laziness or a mental pattern of rationalizing doing things later when really you should do them now, right? So this is a good run today, a very good run today, and I definitely have some things I need to work on mentally, and I'm glad that I'm working on the mental stuff while I'm going through this process, as I go through this weight loss process, because I think that will be needed in the next chapter. I think it'll be needed in the next chapter. So that's my vlog for today. See you on the next video.